Welcome to the I Drink From Skulls podcast. It's your host, Matt Smith here. And if you haven't done so already, head over to the Straight Talk for Business Owners and Sales Closers Facebook group. That's where all the cool kids are hanging out. You can expect lots of free, actionable advice that most people would pay thousands upon thousands of dollars for just sitting in there. So if you haven't done so already, head over to that group right now. Join it. It's free. And with that in mind, I want to share with you the reason why I'm starting this show.
Let's go. I drink from skulls. Drink from the skulls of my enemies.
You see, unlike most, I have a real message to share. In life, I've been through some stuff, whether it's been drug addiction, prison, or breaking my neck. I've faced some adversity in life, and I got to say, I put myself in those bad positions, but despite the odds, I've been able to overcome that adversity, fight through the BS, and create a successful business that's helped hundreds of people become millionaires, including myself. And I say that not to flex my friends. I say that to grab your attention because I want you to be next. So with that in mind, let's talk about who this show is for. If you're a business owner, sales closer, or entrepreneur, this show is for you. Also, if you're someone that wants to level up in life, if you're sick of excuses, if you want to be the best version of yourself and level up in all areas of life, fitness, health, wealth, this show is for you. Let's talk about who this is not for. If you're a snowflake, if you're someone that gets offended quite easily about anything and everything, or for a handful of people whose names just happen to be Ken or Karen, I can assure you this show is not for you because we keep it real around here. We drink from the skulls of our enemies. We don't take excuses. We're leveling up around here. And with that in mind, our listeners, viewers, and subscribers can expect a high level of good quality content from industry leaders in not just the home improvement space, but in the business space. We're going to be sharing the trials and tribulations of people who have actually done the stuff that you want to in life. These are going to be real people who are out there having genuine impact and making life-changing money. And we're going to bring that to you every week. But before we go any further, allow me to share my personal journey with you. You see, 10 years ago, I'd just gotten out of prison. I started to rebuild my life and got a decent job. And sadly, within 6 months of that, I fell down a flight of stairs and broke my neck. But rather than limp around like a loser named Larry, I knew if I was going to do anything good in life, if it was meant to be, it had to be up to me. So with that in mind, I became obsessed with branding, marketing, and advertising. I took a position with a construction company and I went about and built a business. I started implementing the tools and strategies and systems that I'd learned. I had quite some success, but it wasn't enough. I started joining Facebook groups and masterminds where the industry experts were, and I became fantastic at advertising. People started to take notice. I started meeting roofers and home improvement contractors based in America. One of them, who I had no idea who he was, just happened to be one of the biggest roofers in America. He asked me if I could run some ads that don't suck for him, and I said, "G'day, mate. Sure, why not?" Within a couple of months, he'd made a few $1 million from the ads that I generated, and I was hooked. I became possessed. I started running ads in pretty much every market in every state of the US, and I formulated some of the most successful Facebook ads and advertising methods and systems the home improvement space has ever seen. And it was throughout that process that I started landing clients in pretty much every state of the US and built a business called Matt Smith Consulting that's very successful to this day. Through that business, we've been able to help hundreds of people generate millions of dollars. In fact, over $600 million in confirmed revenue. And I'm proud to say I've built a business that works for my life. And by my life, I mean being able to share my life with my beautiful wife and 2-year-old girl. It's all about lifestyle and enjoying the things you want to do in life. And that's the stuff I'm going to share with you. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you join our Facebook group, Straight Talk for Business Owners and Sales Closers. And make sure you tune in to the next episode. I'll see you on the beach.